Good afternoon, and welcome back to Nosebleed Cinema. And we're just going to do a little bit of light blocking and executing a few techniques that are a variation of our traditional styles of karate and taekwondo. It's integrated a little bit with some kung fu and what I call the gung fu mix of soup with the meat. A lot of times our blocks are supposed to be energetic and very hard. Other times it's supposed to be soft and deceptive. Back in my early days, which I say in 1969, I began taking judo and boxing because the bullies in my neighborhood were gang related and tough, and they once they targeted you, that was it. And I got targeted, and so I spent a few years in misery until my father decided that Panthers Boys Club would help me defend myself. And that was in 1969, and I think I was probably 9 or 10 years old. Nine is what I remember, and I remember having my tooth kicked out before I started class, and how disappointed I was in my smile after that. But I got over it. Later on, I went to San Marcos Military Academy. San Marcos Military Academy was a great founding place to learn fencing, and I loved fencing. And I continued judo and wrestling, and my boxing and kickboxing, of course, started kicking in about 1973, and then in 1974. We met Travis Everett, and who was part of a lineage from Korea that in Mexico, and we started training with him until 1978. Hi, I am Barry Byers. How are you? Okay, so what we want to say today is not just flexibility, but strength. Getting into that position that allows you endless possibilities from the roots, so that you're just not executing technique, but you're creating wellness in your life, right? That's what we're trying to do, is create wellness. So bend those legs. Here. Get into a comfortable position, and if you're going to throw technique, throw it. follow? You follow? Okay. You're using that forearm and that elbow in these blocks, okay? And you're parrying using that knife edge. You're using this part right here, and then you're turning it over, and you're using this part again and then you're grabbing, okay? So if you're blocking, grabbing, and you're striking, eye gouging, throat. This hand's still free. Where's this hand? Huh? Well, you know, is it covering? You know, use that elbow too, just straight out from your position. You know, these blocks, they're endless. They never stop. And each one has a purpose. So, you know, if you're gonna get down, well, get down, but keep that guard up. Use those elbows, block, keep them in close. The tighter the elbows, the harder it is. Because remember, that footwork is a monster. You know, when you're coming, you don't know. What's going on, Cosmos? Come here. Come on up here. Oh, it's my partner. He helps me with my gung fu. Keeps me in line. Keeps me off that ice cream. Sorry, some people love ice cream. So, let's say you're just here, just where we stood. And all these little wrist manipulations are purposeful in blocking, parrying, grabbing, and striking. And you don't have to strike just like this with the knuckles. Remember, you're grabbing, and you can inverted ridge, bam, elbow, strike, ground, boom, you know, have some fun. Now, if you've ever thought about what it's like to actually fence in using a king's sword, a long sword, not a foil, but a king's sword. Okay, what happens is your wrist, your forearms, they have to be able to handle that much weight out there in extended values where you're just barely moving them along there, and your wrist is turning them over without dropping. You see, that's the important part of course, mine says, God, my right. God, my right. That's my sword. And it's one of them. But I've been fencing since 9. So left hand, right hand, either way. And what you want to do is you want to practice how you use this, what I call infinity move, before thinking about a strike. Anyway, enjoy your beach time. This is Barry Byers. Thanks for watching Nosebleed Cinema. Happy body, happy life.